Hey, what's up, coach? Welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video, I want to talk about what one bad client can do to your coaching business. Now, it doesn't matter to me if you are like just getting started with your business, or maybe you have like 10 or 20 clients, or if you have over 100 clients. All right, doesn't matter to me what level you're at. I think this video is going to be very important for you to watch, take notes, and hopefully you implement what we talk about today. All right, so I'm going to show you some of the things that can happen, and I'll also talk about some solutions. All right, so if you have one bad client that's in your program, all right, the first thing that's going to happen to you just as a coach is anytime you go out and you train that client, all right, whether the parent is a bad fit or the kid is not listening, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. If that client is a bad fit, anytime you go out and train them, you're always going to have this splitting headache. That splitting headache never goes away. All right, it will be there every single time that you're about to see that kid. It will never go away. And I always have asked myself this question: is it worth it for me to have that splitting headache every single week? If the answer is no, then I need to release myself from that client, right? Because that splitting headache never goes away. Number two, all right, this always happens to coaches, is when you have a bad client like that, it makes you less aggressive with your marketing, because you start to feel that, well, you know, if I have another client like this, well, it's not going to really improve my business. So that makes you kind of revert back to waiting mode, to like getting better clients in that versus being in attack mode, right? So if you have a bad client, that affects your business, right? That affects your finances. That affects you getting new clients that month, because your hunger and desire to get new clients drops when you have one bad client. All right. Next is, if you have a bad client, if they're not paying you, that affects this month's income, and it's going to affect the next several months of income if they're on a contract with you, right? And there's really, no long explanation needed there. If they're not paying you, right, what's the point of having them as a client? All right. Next is your reputation. All right. I've seen this happen. I've seen some coaches' businesses get destroyed by one client, right? Because that one client can come in and they could bully other kids. They could be just a terrible example at your sessions. They could talk back to you at your sessions. There could be a million different things that they do, and that can ruin your reputation as, with your coaching business. And you could spend 3 or 4 years building up a great reputation, and one bad client can take all of that away in 2 seconds. And this is why, the solution is, when you have a bad client, we remove them from your business. We don't accept bad clients, because one bad client will affect your mood. It'll affect your finances. It will affect your reputation. All of the good clients that are in your program, when they see that one bad client, they won't want to be a part of your program anymore, right? So that the downstream effects of one bad client can completely ruin your business, all right? And again, the solution is we remove these types of clients. Ideally, we remove these types of people from becoming a client in the first place. This comes down to your application process. And, a lot of coaches that I've spoken with don't have an application process. They just take on any client. And when you do that, then you run the risk of having bad clients, right? When you have a good application process in place, then you can protect your business. You can protect the good clients that are in your program, so they don't have to see a bad client, right? That's it for today's video. If you're watching this, you have a coaching business and you want to ramp up to the next level, and you want to work with good, solid clients that are committed, that build up your reputation, that build up your finances, and clients that, when you show up, you don't have that splitting headache. If you want that type of business, reach out to me at 210-960-5771. You can check out a lot of different links below in the description. We have a podcast. I've uploaded, at this point, almost 600 videos to YouTube. I've been doing this for the last 5-6 years. So I'd love to chat with you if you're a coach watching this and you want better clients. That's it for today's video. Catch you later.